That's the thing about Idalia, rapid intensification. And just to point out what's going on here, there are two hurricanes showing up on the satellite. That one is a major Category 3. That's Franklin. Thankfully, Franklin's not coming on shore in the U.S. That one is Idalia. But I just wanted you to see both, just to point out how active hurricane season has gotten. When's the first time you heard about Idalia? Probably yesterday. It's going to make landfall tomorrow. That's really fast. And in terms of the intensification, it's a classic term. When you talk about hurricanes and you say rapid intensification, it's when these things really blow up and they turn into major hurricanes seemingly overnight. And sure enough, by tomorrow at this time, there's a Category 3 hurricane. It's going to look as menacing as Franklin looked just a second ago. Only this one's going to be right here. And then it will likely come on shore along that bend in the coast there for Florida as we get into Wednesday, probably in the morning, late morning, early afternoon. The primary concern with this obviously would be the strong winds, because that's how the storm will do a lot of damage. But there's also something that we heard Reed and Nicole talking about a moment ago, which is the storm surge. And there's a little bit of good news on that. The storm surge is coming into a part of the coast that is not perfectly aligned, like Tampa Bay. That was the concern. We thought Tampa might get hit by that. So if we want to look for any good news on Idalia at this point, we can find a little bit of it there. At least the center of it's coming on shore a little farther north, but a big developing story there. Let's come back home for us. No marine layer this morning. That's the view looking from the top of Sutra Tower down on Golden Gate Bridge. It's going to be a warm day. We don't have any clouds. There's very little onshore influence. And the real story in our forecast is not so much that today and tomorrow are warm, and they are, and we see that in the 7-day forecast for Concord. It's how much cooler we're going to be by Friday. Let's pick out those 2 days that really kind of tell this story. We're going from temperatures that are near 100 tomorrow, and then just 2 days later, we're going to be in the mid-70s. That's the story for inland parts of the bay. We're not all going to do that exact number, but we're all going to do that big of a change. Just to show you how it'll impact your part of the bay, let's put everybody on a map. We'll take a look at today's daytime highs, and tomorrow's very similar to today. We've got a lot of mid-90s inland today, right around 80 for much of the bay, 93 in Santa Rosa. Now we're going to advance this to Friday. Watch your part of the bay go to a total different color shade, and now everybody's like 20 degrees cooler. So a significant difference coming our way by the end of the week. The only other thing left to talk about, and we'll do it in the next visit, is the air quality, which is going to go downhill tomorrow as well. So when we warm up, we're also going to be pulling in a little more smoke, and we'll likely see those air quality readings, which have been moderate from the smoke, go a little bit higher than that, maybe unhealthy for sensitive groups in a little bit more of a widespread way. More on that coming up in a bit. Look at the cool down for everybody. San Francisco and Oakland by Friday, you're down into the mid-60s again. North Bay Valleys, you'll go from the mid-90s Wednesday to the mid-70s by Friday. And we've already seen that top line. Those are the inland valleys for the East Bay.